Hello everyone and welcome to the next Battle of the Beasts episode. I'm your host Adam Ferns and this is battle number 55. Tagus the Horseman versus Torpix the Twisting Serpent. A centaur, my star sign, Sagittarius, versus a snake, which is my zodiac sign. This is, either way it's a biased battle, so... my zodiac sign versus my star sign. Which one's more important to me? Well, I do have an answer. Just watch my Beast Quest ranking video, 1 to 60. Anyway, I just realised my star sign is against my zodiac sign. I love that. Anyway, looking at the stats in which... from their last battle, the size and how their team's doing. Torpix is the larger beast by a landslide, and Torpix was the killer to Skuric, and Tagus, I believe, Tagus killed Minos. Now, how their teams are doing, looking at Tagus' team, Sepron, Arcta, Nanook and Epos died in round 1. Furno is still alive though. He's actually in round 3. So will Tagus join him? We don't know. As for Series 9, Ursus, Minos, Karaka and Spikefin have died in round 1. Torpix out for revenge. Revenge, okay. Tagus killed Minos. Torpix need to kill Tagus. But Silver is in round 3. So either way, they have a teammate that's in round 3. But who be joining each one? Will Tagus join Furno or will Torpix join Silver? We don't know. What else? So this is basically a revenge battle for Torpix, kind of like I think it was actually the last battle where... Hold on. No, it's not the last battle. Where it was Slivka versus Serpio, because Slivka killed Flamar. Yeah, it's basically a revenge battle for Torpix, because Tagus killed Minos. The arena will be like the central plains with a ton of rocks everywhere and long flowing grass. And that's it. Let's get into this battle. As both beasts exit their arenas, as both beasts exit their chambers, Tagus gallops out, going straight to the centre of the arena, looking around to try and see where the other door to the chambers are open. He sees it, and thinking that if he goes to the centre, he'll be able to have the home field advantage, being able to see all around him. He then sees, exit from the chamber, a giant emerald snake, just slithering up, coiling up out the front of the chamber, hissing directly at him. Tagus realises, oh god, there's the big beast. He also realises, this is the partner to the other one. You want to be friends? You want to be friends? No, probably not. But Torpix slithers straight up to Tagus. Tagus gallops towards Torpix to try and get a swipe in. Torpix then goes straight to the left, veering as quick as he could, using his tail to trip Tagus over. Tagus trips over, landing on his back. And Torpix turns around, hisses straight in his face again, and using his tongue, wraps his tongue around Tagus' body, whether it be horse body or man body, your choice. And it's getting ready to just swallow him whole, but Tagus is not having that, wriggles his arm free, gets his sword out and slashes down on Torpix's tongue, releasing Tagus from that grip. Torpix recoils back in pain and hisses at Tagus again, using his tail to just trip him over without the rest of Torpix moving. and he wraps his tail around Tagus and does what Hulk does to Loki in the Avengers movie, and just slams his tail against the floor, which is slams Tagus wrapped around his tail against the floor multiple times, swinging his tail around, causing Tagus to hit the floor multiple times along with a couple of boulders. And he keeps shaking Tagus around until Tagus eventually drops his sword. And he flings Tagus all the way to the side of the arena, making a couple cracks in the wall, probably denting it as well. Tagus is able to get up quick enough to see Torpix use his tail to pick up Tagus' sword, and looks at him mockingly and just uses his tail to just fling the sword out of the arena. Tagus, realising he has to get his hands dirty now, charges towards Torpix, who stops Tagus in his path by spitting acid out of his mouth in a straight line, parallel line going between them. Tagus stops, seeing what the acid does to rocks that were in the way of that jet stream along the grass. He realises he won't survive being drenched in that. Whilst he was distracted by it, he looks back up to Torpix only to see that he disappeared. He looks around for Torpix and sees a hint of green, charges straight for it and starts wrangling with it, punching, kicking, stamping on it. And it turns out it was just Torpix's back, which is good, but it's doing nothing at all. Without Tagus noticing, Torpix wraps his tail around Tagus' back horse legs, hoists him up, and brings him straight to Torpix's face. Torpix then opens his mouth as wide as he possibly can, and just bites down on Tagus' man half, so the head and body part. As Tagus' horse part became completely lifeless, he drops it down and spits out the man part, the human part. They're completely separated, and Torpix decides to just finish it the way which he finished Skurek, and just spit a jet stream of acid landing directly on the body, melting it completely along with the grass and that it splashed onto and rocks that it splashed onto. Torpix, content with his work, slithers back into his chamber, ready for his next battle. Torpix is the next beast to move on into round 3. 3 more spots left for it. 3 more spots left for round 3, and Tagus is eliminated. If you think the battle should have gone a different way, please feel free to tell me how. But unfortunately, I said this 3 times today. My decision, my word is final. Anyway, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, definitely subscribe. I'm sorry if that's a short battle, but honestly, it was pretty obvious which one was going to lose. Join me for the next battle, which has Hellion the Fiery Foe versus Hexen the Body Snatcher. Which beast will win? It might seem obvious, but I have a way to make it seem not as obvious. Hopefully, anyway. Anyway, join me in the next video. I think I already said the outro, so I'll see you next time.